I shouldn't have done my like samples and close-ups beforehand because now my hands are a little bit sticky from all the creams and lotions I tried showing you. Bonjour friends, my name is Pauline and I go by that old mom on the internet, and today I'm talking about things that I've really been loving this month. I mean, you've seen the title, it's my favorite. Very OG YouTube kind of video, but I like watching those kinds of videos. And I feel like it's an honest way to like share things I've actually been loving and using a lot this month. So I want to try and do that every month. There's going to be both beauty and fashion, a little bit more beauty. I haven't tried a lot of new things this month, but there's still things I've been loving. So without further ado, let's get into my favorites. Let's start with fashion. I am loving my buffalo boots. They are really freaking awesome. They're really comfortable. I didn't need to like break them in really. And I love that not only do they look freaking awesome, they go great with skinny jeans, short skirts, dresses, whatever. And they kind of like double as a rain boot because of the material. Disclaimer, I have not worn them in pouring rain, but I live in the Pacific Northwest. It's wet here. And I can walk in puddles and all that on a like normal rainy day and my feet don't get wet. The fact that it has kind of a thicker sole probably helps as well. I know a lot of people on Instagram have either said they love the boots, have asked me where the boots are from, and worn it for the fact that I had to pay pretty much half of the price in tariffs. I would order like other boots from Buffalo because I'm so happy with them that I would love, like there's so many other models that I love that I would happily 100% buy more shoes from them. The one thing that is mildly annoying about them, and it's something that I'm gonna try and fix, is that the little pouch that's on the buckle, I guess, strap. And like I get why it's the way that it is because you need to be able to adjust the strap to fit your calf, but it's not attached to any part of the strap, so from walking it tends to like slide to the front of the shoe, which is fine, I'll just slide it back. But I'm gonna try and like sew it in, just like 2 or 3 little, we say point in French, just like a few threads here and there, like not a big sewing job by any means, but just so it stays where I like it, when it, like the way it fits my calf. But it's not even really that big of a deal. I love them so much. I guess we'll alternate fashion and beauty, even though I think I have a little bit more beauty. It's winter. I have dry skin. I have dry everything. My lips are no exception. They're pretty dry. And I've been really liking this Drunk Elephant Plumpsy Tripeptide, probably, lip mask. It lives in my nightstand and I even sometimes reach for it during the day because it just feels so good. It's not sticky at all. You don't need to apply a ton for it to feel nice on the lips. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. I think I've only ever tried one other Drunk Elephant product, but if you have any that you love and think I should look into, please let me know in the comments because I'm interested in trying more from the brand. There's 2 pair of pants that I want to mention in this video. Both I got for Christmas. The first one being the Mary Wyatt Riley Relaxed Pant, I'm pretty sure the full name of it. They are better than sweatpants. I love that they look like a tailored pair of pants because of the pleats in the front, and like the fabric is super soft, really drapey, but at the same time it has structure. I don't know how they did that. I love the cuff at the bottom, but the best part is the fact that the waistband is adjustable. It has those like elastics with buttons the way that toddler clothes have on the inside. So it's like very discreet way to like adjust your pant. And sure, it does make the back of the pant scrunch up. Is that the word I'm looking for? If you do tighten the waistband, the back is gonna look a little bit like an elastic waistband, but I don't care because A, comfort is so important, and B, I wear a belt 99% of the time. So like it doesn't even show. They have so many like really nice details on the belt loops. There's those little, not quite eyelets, I guess, like rivets that are like gunmetal, so it's super discreet, but at the same time when you notice it, you're like, that's beautiful. Yeah, they're really comfortable, nice big pockets. I'm getting a tattoo tomorrow, like as I'm filming this, I'm getting a tattoo tomorrow, and I was like, oh, what do I want to wear? Because I need to be comfortable, because I don't know if I'm going to be sitting or laying down. And at first I was going to go with leggings. But then I wore those pants this week, and I'm like, of course that's what I need to wear. They are extremely long. I'm 5'8", 5'9". That's like 173, 174 if you're a metric system person like me. And they're long on me. And I'm pretty sure I'm all legs. And like, again, they're really long, which I don't mind, because I wear a lot of platform shoes anyway. But because of the fact that they're already cuffed, I'm not sure, but again, I don't know much about sewing, but I'm not sure how you could hem them. But I love those pants. I honestly, I need to like almost force myself to wear different things so I don't dress the same way every day. But yeah, they're definitely the most comfortable pair that I own. Since I mentioned that I'm getting a tattoo, I'm gonna talk about these two products, because I got a tattoo, was it last month? Was it in December? Either end of November or early December. Well, I got two tattoos on my legs, and what I did use during the healing process was actually three products, two being from Rebel June. I used the wash to wash it. I love that it's a pump that is like a foamy texture, because it feels very gentle on your very sensitive tattoo like the first few days, and I feel like it really did a good job. I like that it's made for tattoos, so I'm not worried about ingredients because it was formulated for tattoos, so I really like that. Again, like, it's a very lightweight texture, so I don't feel like I'm doing too much on my tattoo. And the two balms that I used during the healing period, and still use and will use for my next one, the first one is the balm, also by Rebel June, and the second one is the Hustle Butter. I really like both. I would say there's two differences between the two. The texture. This is a little bit more gritty, I guess, and this is a lot more smooth. I like this is in a tube because I don't get my fingers over everything, so it feels more sanitary that it's in a tube. And the second big difference is the scent. The smell of lavender in this, I would say, is on the stronger side. It's not my favorite, but I don't mind it. This, you can smell the mango, but it's not as noticeable as the lavender. And maybe it's also because I like sweet, fruity scents. But yeah, I used both. I would say though, on one of my legs I had a bit of a reaction to the second skin, like adhesive thing, and this felt better because, as I mentioned, this is a little bit more gritty, and sometimes you have to like warm it in the tube and on your skin first to really get it to become more like an oily texture. And on the area that was irritated, that did not feel good. And also, like, I don't know, I was mildly worried that the lavender essential oil on my irritation wasn't the best idea. So I switched back. Like, I still had this from when I had previously gotten a tattoo forever ago. So yeah, I just used both, and I will use both when I get my tattoo tomorrow. I mentioned that there were two pairs of pants that I really like. The second one is the Avec les Filles barrel something jeans, also extremely comfortable, with an incredible amount of really cool detail, from the button that looks like a jewel and in a way makes me think of Schiaparelli. Obviously Schiaparelli looks like actual jewelry and it's stunning, but it's just like the same kind of vibe, if you will. Also, like, all the detail in the stitching in the front, I am absolutely obsessed. I also don't own any other dark denim, like a dark wash. Like, it's a really, really dark blue. It almost looks black. And I love that they can easily be dressed up or dressed down. They look great with a t-shirt. They would look amazing with a shirt. I don't think I've done it with a button down. I'll have to try that. But yeah, and for being denim, they're really comfortable. The one thing that I just remembered, the button, because it looks like a big piece of jewelry, it's like a pop button. I don't know how you call that, like a pression. And sometimes when I sit, it pops open. I don't care, I just fix it and then I'm done. But sometimes I notice, I'm like, oops. I noticed that I was on my third little container of these multivitamin gummies from Mary Ruth, and I love them. I'm not going to talk about the effects of vitamins because like I don't know anything, but I know that on my last blood work I didn't have any deficiencies in anything, and these taste like actual candy. The texture is also nice because I've tried other gummies that like they feel almost kind of like a Swedish fish, and I'm not the biggest fan of a Swedish fish, like almost like waxy gummy, which I don't love, but those are really, really good. The flavor is cherry and raspberry. I love both fruits in their like natural form, but things that are cherry flavored, I usually find absolutely disgusting. So I was mildly worried when I saw that this was the flavor, but like it's not at all like your typical artificial cherry flavor. They're really, really good. And as I mentioned, I'm on my third container, I'm pretty sure. Gonna mention the one item that I'm wearing, this Dylan Lex necklace. It's only one necklace, but I love that it looks like 5 layered necklaces. I'm wearing a simple white t-shirt right now, but the fact that I'm wearing this necklace makes me feel cool, and like I made a lot more of an effort than I actually did. I just threw on one necklace, but it's such a statement and unique necklace that I don't know, I feel like it changes everything. I've had it for a few months now, and I guess it could be a favorite every single month, but since I haven't done favorites videos yet on my channel, I figured I would mention it. It is on the pricier side of thing. I'm pretty sure this is like $300, and it's not any precious metal at all, but I'm pretty sure they're like handmade, because I've seen them show videos on social media of like making necklaces, and like it's a small indie brand, and I don't mind paying for the like craftsmanship and the artistry. They make so many cool necklaces, and the owner, I'm pretty sure her name's Drew, she like always styles like stacks of necklaces. So even taking a necklace that's already looking like layers, she'll add even more, and she always looks so fucking amazing and so fucking cool. I want to add more Dylan Lex to my jewelry collection, but it's pricey. But I will. Slowly, I will. I've been trying to wear makeup again. I used to wear really colorful, pretty intricate looks most days, and since becoming a mom, I don't take the time to do it enough. So I'm trying to get back into that. Not intricate looks, I guess, but just like wearing eye makeup in general, because even having a little bit of something makes me feel good. And I've been really loving the Half Magic Sparkle Stick eye crayons, especially in the shades Full Bot and Princess Teddy. I'm actually wearing Princess Teddy today, and the amazing thing with those is that you just color on your lid. You don't have to be precise, and I just took a fluffy brush and just went over the edge a little bit, and voila. I did a bit of eyeliner, because why not? By the way, if you have a good black eyeliner that you can recommend, please let me know, because I need a new one. But these are super easy to use. They glide really easily on the eyelid. On me, they don't crease, but I don't have particularly greasy eyelids. Yeah, Half Magic is a brand that I really, really like. It's the middle of winter. I'm often cold. I know that I'm wearing just a t-shirt right now, which is surprising, even to me. But one sweater that I'm reaching for the most when I want something that is gonna keep me warm but feels good and makes me feel like I look good is the Pop Flex. I'll put the name on the screen because I don't remember the exact name. It is super, super soft. I like the crop of it. It's not too, at least on me, it's not too short. It hits pretty much perfectly where my pants end. And so like I've even been wearing it with wider pants, like for example my barrel jeans, and I don't mind, knowing that typically baggy on baggy is not my favorite, but probably because it's cropped, I like it. The sleeves are nice and long. I like that I can zip it up a little bit if I'm feeling a little bit cooler, or open the zip more to like show maybe like the necklace or whatever I'm wearing underneath. And I like that even though it's from Pop Flex, that's an activewear company, it doesn't necessarily look like activewear. It looks like, I mean, obviously a more casual kind of sweater, but not necessarily like you're wearing gym clothes. And I like that the branding on the sweater is embroidered on the sleeve, but it's the same color as the sweater, so it's not like super obvious. It's not like a big logo right here on your chest in like a contrasting color, so that's also really nice. And that adds to the fact that I can wear it in like a more put together kind of outfit, I guess. Sticking to the theme of it being winter, a hand cream. I'm extremely picky with textures, especially when it comes to lip products and body cream, lotion, whatever you want to call it. If it's gonna leave my hands feeling sticky and like I can't do anything for half an hour, I'm gonna hate it. This is definitely a thicker cream, but it doesn't feel like tacky or like I can't touch anything and I'm gonna leave like greasy marks all over everything. I definitely need to use it a lot more right now because my hands are like super duper dry and I've been stressed and biting on my cuticles again, which pisses me off because I have managed to stop. But yeah, I'll try and use it more often so I stop again. I like that it has pretty much the same scent as the, what is it called? Their body butter. Kind of like that clean, fresh scent. So it's not overwhelming at all. It's almost like, to me, it's almost the kind of scent that's not a scent, if that makes any sense. Because again, it's like the clean, fresh kind of scent. How many times did I say that word right now? If you're looking for a hand cream that's gonna feel nourishing but without being crazy sticky, I would look into this one. Because it is thicker and richer, it is a little bit sticky, but I've definitely tried way worse than that. Again, I don't feel like I can't do anything forever when I use that. But I do tend to use it mostly at night, like before going to bed. So that might affect my judgment, I guess. The final fashion item I want to mention is my George, Gina, and Lucy carry-all bag. I've had it for a few months now. I'm pretty sure I did an unboxing and like first impression video, so I'll link it up here for you. And not only do I love the bag, I love all the charms that I have on it right now. So I have 3 charms on it. The little calico critter is from the tattoo artist that did my 2 most recent tattoos on my legs. The little heart is from an artist called Reno Graphics. They make like super cool keychains, stickers. I'm pretty sure they had a calendar recently. They make like really, really cool like tattoo inspired stuff, which I love. And then the little sun, rainbow, cloud, and rain is from Michaels. I was not looking for a back charm at all. I went in for something completely unrelated and then I saw it. And the first time I saw it, I didn't get it. But then I went back for something else a different day. And that time I got it. What I love about the bag is that it has a million pockets. You have the big main compartment. Inside you have 1 zip pocket like most bags. And I think 2 little sliding things. And on the outside you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 zipped pocket. And these 2 things here are like Velcro, so you could put something in there. I love the fact that it has all these pockets, especially now that I'm carrying my stuff, but also my son's stuff. So like for example, this is the pocket that has lip balm. This is the pocket that has sunglasses. This is the pocket that typically stores the snacks for my kid. This has like a claw clip, maybe I might have a scrunchie in there. In here is sunscreen, mostly in the summer. Right now I don't really need to reapply sunscreen during the day. I'm not out that long that I need to reapply. And this has hand sanitizer and then wipes. And right now it's kind of packed for my tattoo appointment tomorrow. So I have snacks, my favorite drink, the Liquid Death Rest in Peach, tissues, little drawing pad for my kid, Bagoo little reusable bag, my wallet, my keys, of course. So yeah, it fits a ton. I like that it's made of nylon, which means that when it's empty, it is on the lighter side, but it does get a little bit heavy, especially if I have a drink in there. I mean, I mentioned my Liquid Death, but typically it's my son's water bottle in it. Yeah, it does get a little bit heavy, but I don't mind. And it is more of like a casual kind of bag, but it's definitely the one that I use the most on a daily basis. And finally, I have been using this Fenty Skin Body Vanilla Flowers All Over Body Mist because I reorganized under my sink, which is where I store things that I have ahead of time, like bath bombs if I have any. When Fenty recently launched these products, they had full size of the mists, full size of the body wash probably, but they also had like a trio of minis of the body mist, a shower gel, like body wash, whatever you want to call it, and bubble bath. And yes, I do have a vanilla perfume, but it smells different than this. This is almost like a sexy vanilla. It's not, I mean, I want to say it's not just vanilla, but I'm terrible at describing scents. But it's almost like a bit of a more mature vanilla. I don't know, I just really like it. I'm really into vanilla scents right now. I know some people find that extremely boring, but I like it. It kind of reminds me of like being a kid, and nostalgia feels good, especially when the world doesn't. So that's it for today's video. I hope you liked it. If you did, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. In the comments, feel free to recommend anything you think I might like, ask questions about what I mentioned if you have any, or just chat. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing, and hopefully I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.